Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mandalorian and today we are doing episode 4 of Marvel Rivals Strategist School. Today we will be focusing on the strategist of Jeff the Land Shark. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe, it really does help me out. And let's just jump straight into this, shall we? Jeff the Land Shark is a really good healer, but not a very good character to play if you're looking to assist in damaging the enemies. His healing output can more than make up for it occasionally, as long as he isn't being bullied by literally every other character in a match, as you are practically volunteering to play as the enemy's personal punching bag. Jeff's normal firing mode actually does not hurt enemies at all and is intended to be Jeff's main mode of healing his team. Jeff shoots a stream of water with a massive range that provides quick heals to teammates who are hit. This has 100 ammo, but it goes down extremely fast as you shoot the beam, allowing Jeff to only shoot it for around 5 to 6 seconds straight before needing to reload. Jeff's primary form of damage is actually his alternate fire Aqua Burst. Aqua Burst allows Jeff to spit out non-hit scan water spheres at high speeds that burst upon impact, dealing damage to enemies within the range. Jeff can shoot up to 12 of these before needing to reload. Jeff's first ability is called Hide and Seek. Once used, Jeff dives into the floor, leaving only his fin exposed and giving himself a speed boost. While in the floor, Jeff heals back up to full health over time. This is a great way to leave a fight that you don't think you can win while also healing back up almost instantly. While in the floor, you can also climb up walls, allowing Jeff to get to places he couldn't get to previously. Jeff's second ability is Healing Bubble. With this, Jeff spits out a blue bubble that stays on the floor where it lands until an ally or enemy pops it. If an ally pops it, they get a healing and movement boost for a short time while also launching any nearby enemies a short distance. Enemies are able to pop them in order to stop your team from being healed, so make sure you place them in strategic locations. You can tell the difference between an ally Jeff bubble and an enemy Jeff bubble very easily, as the enemy's one will be red rather than blue, so make sure to destroy any of these that you see. Jeff can place 6 of these bubbles down before having to wait for them to recharge. Jeff's ult allows him to dive into the ground and choose a massive area where he can swallow any enemies and allies within the radius. Once swallowed, Jeff gets 7 seconds to decide what he wants to do with his prey. Jeff can choose to release his allies and enemies separately and can let his allies back out to continue the battle while chucking the enemies into the closest void. While in the ult, all enemies will take damage over time and all allies will be healed. Enemies can avoid being swallowed quite easily, as any character with a force field provided by Hulk or Magneto will not be swallowed. Punisher on his turret will also not be swallowed, as well as any enemies behind a wall that blocks the center of the radius. Be careful when trying to throw swallowed enemies off the map, as there are few enemies that can easily save themselves from falling into the void and then easily kill you. If you capture one of these enemies, Iron Fist, Storm, Wolverine, Iron Man, Magic, Human Torch, Captain America or Doctor Strange, then you are better off jumping off the map with them inside your mouth so they have no way to save themselves. Jeff's passive, Oblivious Cuteness allows him to take reduced damage from critical hits. This will not change anything, however, when you are being absolutely bullied by the enemy team's flankers. Jeff gets 2 separate team-ups. His first team-up requires a Lunar Snow and can also be used with Namor. It allows Jeff to eat a frozen fish, giving him the ability to deal even more damage with his Aqua Burst attack, which is severely needed if you are planning on playing Jeff. His second team-up requires Groot and can work alongside Rocket Raccoon. With this, Jeff can ride on Groot's back, receiving a slight damage reduction, but also losing the ability to freely move around on his own. Overall, Jeff kinda sucks. I'd probably put him as one of the 2 lowest characters in the game. His heals are okay, and his movement is amazing, but he just can't hold his own in a fight like most of the other strategists can. He's only really decent when he has the Luna team up, and if that's the case, just play a different strategist. His ult is the only game-changing thing about him, as it moves enemies off an objective if you are holding it in overtime, but many other strategist ults are game-changing as well, while also being on better characters. Like, yeah, he's cute, but I just wouldn't recommend playing him as a main healer.